Hello, it's Karen here. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from the UK, and my web address is kkcardcraft.net. I'm going to carry on from my last video where I made these cards from the paper from the Share What You Love suite, and as I said on that video, these papers just deserve to be showcased. They're absolutely stunning. And I've made two other cards with the same pack of paper, and as you can see, again, it's stunning. And it just goes to show that with everything matching with these little new pearl, what are they called? Pearl. Share What You Love Asian pearls, and they just stick on, and they've got in these beautiful colours. This colour is So Saffron, and I've used Tranquil Tide and in this and Pear Pizzazz, and I think they're just absolutely gorgeous. So the four of these cards make a lovely gift, and I just need a box for them to go in. So I thought I'd show you how I'm going to make the box, and I'm using the envelope punch board, and I've got, the way I've worked it out is I measured the envelopes, and they are 6.5 by 4.5, so that's the size box that I went for on the envelope punch board. So envelope punch board, if you haven't seen it before, I just love this. And it's not just for envelopes, you can make boxes, you can make bows, you can do all sorts of things, and there's loads of stuff out there on YouTube. It comes with a little bone folder. There's a little notch here that you line things up with, and a cutter inside there, and at the back of it as well you've got a corner rounder as well. And what you have to do is, if you were making an envelope, so we wanted 4.5 by 6.5, you need an 8 7/8 by 8 7/8 piece of paper. It tells you on here, and your score line is 3 3/4. And because I want to make a box, and I'm going to have it an inch, I'm going to make it an inch wide, then I'm just going to add an inch onto the paper. So I've got a 9 7/8 by 9 7/8 piece of the Speciality DSP that I've put on the cards, just so that it all matches, and it's really nice and thick, so it's quite good for this. And then you follow the instructions, like I say. So we punch at 3 3/4 and score the line, and then you do a second line at 4 3/4, so it's that inch difference that we made. So I'll go ahead and do that. So 3 3/4, so you just keep punching, and then you score and go as far as you can, and you just pop that in there, and there's the score line on the board. And then you go along to 4 3/4, and you punch and you score. And then all you need to do is just follow the score lines round and do exactly the same for each line. So punch and score, and punch and score. Oops. There we go. Can't see the lines very well. I'm just hoping that I've got it right, otherwise I'll be starting again, and I don't want to do that. There we go. That should be all 4 sides, and then I'm just going to turn it round and just turn corner round all the corners off. There we are. Can you see it shining? I love this paper, it's absolutely gorgeous. And move those little bits out the way. And then I'm just going to score and burnish all of the lines. There we go. This is quite a nice way of making an envelope box, really, and it's good when you if you're making a nice card that's got quite a few embellishments on, and it doesn't really fit nicely into an envelope. You can make a little box for it to go in. So it's presented nicely. And then what you need to do is on the bigger, you've got a small triangle and the two big triangles, and you need to just cut down. There we go. On each of them, and then I like to take the top off. You don't have to, you can tuck the little bits in, but I just like to do that on. That's it. So you've got, so the top of the box is going to be there, so there's nothing flap, and then you've got two little flaps on the other side, and this is going to be the bottom of your box. So I thought I'd done it wrong then, so just need to put a little bit of tape or some glue on those little sides there. So, oops, if I can get this little bit off. Well, I hope you had a really lovely bank holiday weekend, because I'm filming this and it's Saturday and it's absolutely baking in here, and I've had to close the blinds because the sun. So it's such a nice day out there, and I've had to knock it out. So anyway, bring that so that the corners are meeting lovely and flush, and then stick those down. And again on the other side. There we go. That's it. And then we just need to put some tape on those two sides. Now, when you're putting these sides together, you need to make sure that you keep the shape of the box, because it's easily to bend it out of shape. So I'm just going to put some tape along that side and along this side. There we go. Oops. There we go. Oh. And if I just remind you that the Share What You Love suite is an early release for customers, and it's available to you until the 31st of May. So if you want this paper, there's three. If we go, there's the Share What You Love suite, and there are 3 bundles. There's the Just Getting Started, and that's without the paper, and it's the Love What You Do stamp set. And then there's a Little More Please that's got the cardstock, beautiful ribbon, and the pearls that I've used. But the Gotta Have It All has got this beautiful paper, and there are 24 sheets of cardstock in that, so it's well worth it. And you get 2 stamp sets. You get the ribbon, you get the pearls, you get the Grapefruit Grove stamping pad, and you also get a statement of the heart free stamp, some very vanilla envelopes, and an embellishment kit, and you also get a embossing folder, and the pearlized doilies and some cardstock. So you get in everything there, and that you need to make lots and lots of cards. And as I say, this paper is just amazing. Right then, now being careful, like I say, is before you stick it down, just make sure that that edge is straight. There we go, because it can lose its shape quite quickly. And then the same with this side, just making sure that you've got the shape of the box. There we go. There. And you've got your little envelope box. It's so sweet, it's lovely. So, and these cards fit in perfectly with the envelopes, and you can close that up. Now you can put some Velcro dots to close it up, or I haven't got any, I've run out of those, and I didn't want to put a magnet on it, so I've got this ribbon, and this is the ribbon, this beautiful velvet ribbon. It's 1/4 of an inch, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring it round twice and then bring it to the front and just give it a little knot there. There we go. And that will keep that down on the back nicely. That holds that down, and I think it looks quite nice there at the front. And then I've got, she says, there it is, I've got a little sentiment to go on the front, and it's love what you do, and I think I'll put that down at the bottom there. And all it is some white cardstock on the Rich Raspberry, which is one of the colours in here, and I've just stamped one of the Love What You Do from the stamp set. Bear with me. And it's this stamp set, and it's absolutely, again, it's absolutely stunning. It's got some beautiful, it's got the thank you, I'm lucky to have you as a friend, it's a beautiful day, and these flowers are a 2-step. They can do them as a 2-step flower, like I did on one of the cards. And let's just put this on here. Have I taken them all off now? And there you go. And that makes a beautiful gift for somebody, or even to keep for yourself, to keep your cards in. There you go. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye.